Marzo.
Hi everyone. Hi Jeannie.
Hi, Mrs. Sandoval.
Today's puzzle has to do with crayons. So let's say a friend gives you a large pile of crayons.
Oh, I'm so excited. Gotta go.
Wait, where are you going?
Well, I'm gonna go draw a picture, of course, with all of the crayons.
No. They aren't real crayons. They're in the math puzzle.
Oh, right. I gotcha. Sorry.
Why don't we get started again?
Okay.
Okay, so I was saying, a friend gives you a large pile of crayons, but does not say how many. You want to count the crayons. Do you need to count by ones? Well, let's look at the pile of crayons. Look at all these crayons.
Wow.
That's a lot of crayons. It's going to take a long time to count by ones.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is we want to put them in sets, and sets of tens.
Excellent.
Okay? So let's bring in our first set of 10. Now, let's count to make sure that I have 10 crayons in the set. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. So we know there are 10 crayons in this set.
Yes.
Now, let's go ahead and organize the rest of the crayons. Here's another set. So remember, we're doing this by tens.
Right.
So we have to count by tens. Ready?
Okay.
We already have 10 here. So 10.
20, 30.
Keep going.
Then there'll be 40, 50, 60.
Good job. Now, I don't have any more crayons. We already organized all the crayons in our pile. That means that our friend gave us 60 crayons. And
Wow!
see, Jeannie, it's easier to count by tens when you have a large number of something.
Wow! Thank you, Mrs. Sandoval. I sure learned a lot about counting today.
Great.
And now I'm going to go draw the biggest picture ever. Oh,
No,
it's going to be
Jeannie.
so colorful.
No, the
with
crayons
60
are not
different
real,
crayons.
Jeannie.
I just can't wait.
I better go explain to her. Join us next time for some more fun with math. Jeannie, wait.
Good morning or good afternoon, my friends. I hope you're doing great. Today in our math class, we are going to be counting by tens. Instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 until 100, we are going to count 10 by 10. For example, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, like that, and you are all done. So if you know how to count by 10, it's going to be easier for you to count all those numbers, okay? So I'm going to, share my screen with you. And in here, page 471, we have towers. We have cube towers. So the first tower that we see here, that is the blue one, has 10 cubes in that tower. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 cubes. Hay 10 cubitos en esa torre, okay? So you are going to trace number 10 in here. And in here we have 2 towers with 10 cubes. 10. And the second one, instead of counting 11, 12, we have 20 because we are going to keep adding 10. 10, 10, 10. Aquí en español, lo voy a decir en español. Tenemos una torre de 10 cubitos. Aquí hay 10. Pero entonces le voy a añadir a esta torre, le voy a añadir otra más. Ahora tenemos 2 torres amarillas. En vez de estar contando 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hasta el 20, pues ya sabemos que aquí hay 10. Déjame escribirlo. Aquí hay 10. Ya sabemos que aquí hay 10. We have 10 in here. And we have 10 more here. Tenemos 10 más. So if we have 10 more, we have 20. And if you want to make sure, you can count these blocks. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So in here, we have 20. So if we keep adding 10 cube towers, we are going to be counting by 10 until we get to 100, okay? So le vamos a seguir añadiendo torres con 10 cubitos y así es que entonces vamos a estar cambiando de 10 hasta el 20 y 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, okay? So in here we have 1, 2, 3 towers. Tenemos 3 torres de 10. So we have 30 blocks. Ten, 20, 30. Okay? 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. So in here we have how many towers? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. So that means that we have 40. 40, 40. 40, 40. 10, yes. 20, 20, 30, 30, and 40, 40. And if you want to make sure, you count them all and you'll see that you have 40. In here we have how many towers? 1 that has 10. 2 that has 20. There's 20. Tower number 3, we have 30 cubes. Tower number 4, we have 40 cubes. And tower number 5, we have 50 cubes. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And here's number 50. So that's how you count by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And you keep counting like that. In Spanish, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, y así sigue, okay? Let's go to the next page. Oopsie. So in here, we have many groups. These are groups of 10, okay? So you are going to see this group, and remember, if you have 1, you have 10. But if you have 2, you have 2 groups of 10. So that means you're not going to have 10, you're going to have 20. When you count them all, you have 20. For example, the first one, there's only 10 crayons. 10 crayons. So we're going to select because there's only 1. 10, okay? Now we have 2 groups of 10. We have 2 groups of 10. So that means that we have 20. So we're going to select number 20. In here, we have how many groups of 10? We have 3 groups of 10. So that means that we have 30. Here we have 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, 4 groups of 10. So that means that we have 30, 40, or 50. We have 40. Let's see here. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups. How many we have? We have 30, we have 40, or we have 50? We have 50. So 5 groups of 10 crayons equals 50. Now, In here, we have groups of grapes. Tenemos grupos de uvas. Estos grupos de uvas tienen 10 uvitas chiquititas, cada uno. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, ¿ok? So, how many groups of grapes we have? Vamos a ver. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups. So that means we have 60, 70, or 80. We have 60, 6 group of 10. So we have 60, okay? Okay? Okay, in here, let's count how many groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the first group has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70. So we have to select number 70. Okay. Now in here, let's count how many grapes, how many groups there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So group of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and last one, 80. So there are 80 grapes in total. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Tenemos 9 grupos de 10. So let's count. 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, que es 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90. So we have 19 grapes. Now, last one. How many groups are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The first group has 10 grapes. The second has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So here we have a total of 100 grapes. There are 10 groups of grapes, so we have 100 grapes. Ta-da! So now let's go to the other page. So here, what we're gonna do, we are going to circle set of 10 stars. Count the set of stars by 10, okay? So vamos a circular 10 estrellas. Cada vez que tú tengas 10 estrellas, haces un circulito, ¿ok? Así que vamos a hacerlo. Vamos a ver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 y 10. Vamos a ver si aquí tenemos 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Vamos a ver, let's see with other color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to circle these stars and count how many want. 1, 2, 3. We have 10 stars in here. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So where I put the dots, I'm going to circle, okay? Voy a circular las que tienen los puntitos negros, okay? Okay. Now let's mark another one. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, y 10. So now I'm going to circle all the ones that has the dot. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to circle these groups of stars. Okay. Okay. Ah, yo dejé una fuera. Okay, so now I'm going to mark 10 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, going to circle the stars that I mark. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in here we have these group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we have these groups. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we have another group. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here we have another group. Now, let's count each group. Vamos a contar cada grupo. Group number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have 10 groups, okay? 10 groups. So that means if we start counting by 10, it will be like this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So we have 100 stars. Imagine you counting each star. Imagínate estar contando cada estrellita una a una, 1, 2, 3, hasta llegar a 100. Un montón, that's a lot. So now if we know how to count by 10, it will be very fast. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. It's very simple. So now you see that we have 100 stars just by selecting 10 stars and making it as a group. So, as your homework. Okay, vamos para tu asignación. You are going to do exactly the same thing we did today. You have a group of 10 grapes. Each group has 10. So you have to count 1, 2, 3 groups. There's 3 groups, so that means 10, 20, and 30. So you're going to select 30. That there are 3 groups, 30 grapes, okay? And you're going to keep doing the same thing, okay? And the next page, you are going to count how many groups of crayons and tell me how much they are. You're going to tell me how much counters you see here. And in here, you're going to complete the addition sentence to match the cube train. There are 4 cube trains and how many gray and how many white. If you count them all, you have them 4, okay? So that will be all for today, my friends, and I'll see you next class. Goodbye.